Hi YouTube, this is Darkon633, and today I'm bringing a review of the Generations Combiner Wars Voyager class Motormaster. Now, Motormaster is, for those who can't tell at least from here, is actually a heavy retool slash repaint of Transformers Generations Combiner Wars Voyager class Optimus Prime, which is actually released in the previous wave. Now, the only reason why I say heavy retool is because there are two major components that were mostly retooled. Not sure if anything else is retooled on the toy, but definitely the head is retooled, obviously, into the Motormaster head, and the combining head is completely altered as well. Now, the contents of this figure is obviously the main figure, his sword, and his gun, which is cool, but since the sword and the gun can actually connect together to become a giant sword, which is mostly made for Menasors. So that's cool that it can actually do that. The only other component that it comes with is the trading cards, so that's actually pretty nifty. Before we go on to the toy, we're going to look at the box. It shows Transformers Generations, as usual, Combiner Wars, and a really cool artwork design of Motormaster. On the back, it shows a look at the Motormaster and the what's it called, the little truck that it becomes. Obviously it shows the combinations. Now this picture isn't that clear how to show it into combining mode, and you kind of need to look at the instructions to look how it transforms. But since it's not going to be, since I don't have the other components besides drag strip, there's no point of showing up the combination form just yet, so I'm just going to leave that alone for now. So it looks really nice, and I forgot to show on the side, it actually has a cool look of Menasor as well, so that's cool. Articulation for this figure is pretty good, actually, for a figure of the scale. His head is on a ball joint, which allows it to kind of move 360, but this back piece kind of hinders it a bit. His shoulders can go 360 and in and out with a really tight and loud ratchet joint. His arms can swivel, and it's got a double hinged joint that goes both ways, so that's actually nice, but that's just mostly towards the transformation. He's got a waist drum, which is really good since it goes 360 for transformation. His legs are on ratchet, so it allows them out and bend forward and back. He's got a knee joint, which can bend around 90 degrees. His legs can turn around, and his feet can pivot due to transformation, and that's pretty much it in terms of articulation. So he's actually a pretty well articulated figure. Now for transformation, here's where it gets kind of interesting. It's been a while since I've seen a Transformer with this style of transformation, but what you're going to do is push this down, and you're going to turn around. So that's cool that that's how you hide it. Now you're going to turn this entire component around so that the legs face this way. And then you're going to bend this down so it looks like this for now. What you do next is take this piece here, bend them forward. I'm going to bend this back to get it out of the way for now. Turn it again. Then it makes it easier if you do it this way, so let's just quickly get this done. And now, as you can see, the front of the vehicle is almost formed. What you're going to do is turn these around so that the grill pieces are in front like that. Align them properly so that it pegs them together, so it looks like that. You're going to make sure that this is out of the way so it allows it to have a lot more clearance. I'm going to bend these arms down, which could be kind of annoying since it's got very tight ratchet joints in his arms, but once you get that done, it looks like that, and it should connect together if done properly. Sometimes it doesn't like to work with you, but you just peg them together so it looks like that. You're going to take these pieces and bend them outward, but I think, yeah, it actually goes in like that, so got the pieces look like that. Now you're going to take these pieces, peg them together on both sides. Once you get everything aligned, you should have the front of the cab done. It looks like that. Now you're going to take this, you're going to bend it down joint, and then you push it up a bit so that it gets into position like that. And you're going to take these little pegs and put them underneath these little pieces of plastic which are sticking out a bit. Which this is where alignment issues get real problematic at times. So as long as you get everything aligned and settled with, it shouldn't be a problem. It's got a lot of panels, so that's why once you get everything aligned, it should stay together. It's like that. And then just to finish off, you peg this into the back there. Let's get everything aligned together. once you get everything together, you should have Motormaster in his vehicle mode. Now, Motormaster has a really nice truck mode, but one glaring annoyance that I think a lot of people and a lot of fans might notice right away is that this is just the front of the cab, and Motormaster was known to have a giant trailer piece attached to him, similar to the way that Optimus Prime was, but he was obviously not the same kind of truck. But unfortunately, just the way that it's designed, he doesn't have an attachment on the back. Now, on the G1 toy, since I don't actually own it, I don't know exactly how it goes, but if I remember correctly, the trailer piece itself actually formed into the legs, so instead they just made the front of the cab and made the back part of the truck actually form the legs this time. He does still become a 6-wheel truck mode, which rolls really nice as long as everything is aligned properly, and I still think it looks really cool. It definitely works better, in my opinion, as Motormaster than it does on Optimus Prime, since that actually made the design overall too bulky for an Optimus Prime. But it would have been nice to still see some kind of trailer thing, but that isn't that spectacular to not expect, because we haven't gotten a lot of trailers in the past, at least officially. Maybe third parties, but not officially. Now, the cool part is you can actually attach this onto the side like this. And looks like that. And you can actually peg it onto any of the 2 holes that are on the back here. So now you got... Sometimes you can only really go only one way, so let me see what I did wrong. Should actually fit properly, so let's see. There you go. So now you got it in storage and you can roll with it and so on, so that's still really good. And I really do still like the design of the toy overall. I just wish it kind of had a trailer of some sort. Now, I definitely think that Motormaster is a really highly recommended figure to get. Minus the little gripes I get in the figure in terms of panel lining and attaching and everything, I think it still really is nice, and it works really well as the design of Motormaster, especially capturing the whole Motormaster head design. And I really think Hasbro and Takara knocked it out of the park with this one, and I can't wait to see the full Menasor form once the deluxes get in stock and my pre-order pulls through from Hasbro Toy Shop. This figure roughly goes for around $24.99 to $26.99 in some stores that I've seen. But I definitely think he's worthwhile, especially if you've been collecting the Combiner Wars thus far. And yeah, I really enjoy this figure. If you have a choice between getting Motormaster and Optimus, it's pretty much a no-brainer. But because Optimus' design was, at least the toy-wise, is using this mold originally, since this figure is actually a retool of it instead of the other way around, I still think Optimus is kind of worthwhile to pick up. Just personally, I don't think I'll be picking up. At this point, I might end up getting the Optimus Maximus instead. Anyways, please comment and subscribe. Check out Hirotaku and the associated podcasts on Rajio Nihon, WW Hirotaku and Hero News. Check me out on Twitter under Darkon633. Check out the channels down below, and don't forget to comment or subscribe. And I'll see you on YouTube. Bye.